Hi, it's Kevin Markman. Welcome to Relationship Ready. Today, we're going to talk back to the basics. In relationships, one of the fundamentals, as we all know, is communication. So let's break down communication. Not to get communication breakdowns, because that is the problem. But let's break it down step by step. Communication leads to, hopefully, number one, understanding. Number two, empathy. And number three, agreement. But not if you're not going to get there. And the ways to get there are through actively listening and being able to break down what active listening is. Because active listening is a few different steps. We could actively listen right now. Did you hear what I just said? If you did, then you'll be able to feed back to me, not just the content, which is the words that I said, not a parenting way, or a parroting way. Because parroting and parenting, nobody wants to be treated like a child, and nobody wants to be treated like they're kind of stupid. So it would be in a reflective way of feeding back the content, but also the most important part, which most people are missing in their communication. But when communication works really well, you're actually doing it. Think about this the next time you're talking to somebody. Feeding back their emotions or the feelings also. Yeah, you're pissed because the way they talked about you at work. Yeah, you're hurt because they just dissed you completely. I don't know if dissed is still a word, but dismissed you, put you down, knocked you down. That's the content and the feelings. So if you're feeding back to me, what as you've heard me say so far, you might be able to feed back that it's really important to be able to feed back both the content and the feelings. And I'm actually kind of hopeful would be the feeling that you'd be feeding back, that you'll be able to understand where I'm coming from. Because if you understand where I'm coming from, we're communicating. If I'm understanding where you're coming from, we're communicating. Because that means I would be feeding back to you both the content and the feelings about what's going on with you, whatever it might be. A lot of people get stuck on the specific topic of the conversation, the communication, because the topic is important. You need to be able to work through, pay attention to what's happening in it, and be able to come up together with where you want to go with it as a collaborative process. But that's the topic. What I'm talking about is the process. The process of communication is a process of actively reflective listening to both the content and the feelings. So if you're doing that with me, then you've heard what I have to say, I've heard what you have to say, and we can move forward. Moving forward towards a resolution, but first towards an understanding, towards some empathy, and then an agreement. Are we on the same page? I hope so. This is Kevin Markman. Stay tuned for more. Relationship Ready next time. Hope this helps.